Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Satnam, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind, and this is your channel for grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live, and thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. So you guys know that for a long time I have offered readings on the channel, mini readings on the channel, and today we're going to do something really fun. I'm actually going to offer them for free, and the way that we're going to do it is we're going to play some games to see who actually gets those readings. So I'm so excited. I think we're going to have a blast. I've been waiting for this broadcast for a while and was inspired earlier this week to offer something like this. So welcome. So excited to see all of you. Hello, Alexa. Welcome in. Hello, Heal, Love, Evolve. Is that you, Tori? Welcome in. Hello, Raessa. Hello, Fola. Hello, Bernadine. Hello, Mary, Dancing River of Stars. Hello, Adriana. So good to see you guys. Those of you that remember Periscope, I used to do something like this on Periscope, like just kind of like fuck around and have fun. So you may know what we're going to do. But before we actually get started, and I'll tell you exactly how it's going to go down. Okay, awesome. I do want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy the content, please hit the notification bell so you get notified when I go live and when I upload videos. I am going to be being a lot more present on this channel, so this is a good place to kind of get acquainted with our community. And then I invite you to enter our private space on Mighty Networks. All you have to do is download the Mighty Network app and create an account, find our network, Channel for Grace, and our community is the free community of the space is the global community. And we're actually going to run a free event that's coming up. It is our yearly Moon Goddess Akashic Healing Retreat. It's all virtual and it's all free, and you can access it through being a member of our Mighty Network community. So make sure you head on over and download, and the description of the video has all the links to everything. This community is a space where I host free events, and it's also the space where I host all of my courses. And I do have 2 awesome courses going on right now. One is called Moon Goddess or Goddess Astrology School, and we're learning everything about the goddess. Yesterday we had a class and we talked about the maiden, the mother, and the crone archetypes in astrology, and which planets and asteroids represent those energies and where we find them in our chart, how to find them in our chart, and how to interpret them in our chart. So it was really, really fun. And there's so many awesome things about that class that is turning out to be like super epic. That's a 6-week course, and we have 2 more weeks left of content for that school, but the replays will stay up and you can continue to purchase the class even after it has been completed. And then our other really awesome class is an actual interpreting astrology school and mentorship. It's going to be going on for a whole year. We're about to meet tomorrow for our 2nd lecture, and we are going to learn how to interpret a natal chart, what it means to interpret a natal chart, what kind of information you get from interpreting a natal chart, and how to actually do it. So we have lectures and discussions every month, one of each. And it's a small group, so it is the perfect place to learn astrology if you are new. If you're a beginner, it's going to be great. So still time to join us. We're going to be going for a year, so you can join us at any time. And again, all the links are below. I also have a free moon astrology guide that you can download from the description link below, and it will tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign, and it enters you into my email list, and then I send out a weekly moon magic report to your inbox telling you the horoscope for the week. So many awesome things that we offer here in the Channel for Grace community. So come join us, come enter the space. This is one of the most beautiful communities. I keep getting, the same comments from many different people about how sacred and supportive of a space it is. So come check it out. Hello, welcome in. Greetings from Holland. Awesome. Okay. So here's what we're going to do today. I am going to choose a type of reading, and for example, tarot or oracle reading, or astrology reading, or transit reading, or synastry reading, or human design reading, and we're going to play some guessing games, and whoever guesses correctly is the one that gets that reading. So you have to be very active in the chat if you want to have the possibility of winning a reading, and you got to be quick. So that's how we're going to do it. So let's just get started and see how it goes. So the first reading that I want to do is actually a tarot reading. And so whoever wins this tarot oracle reading, is going to have to ask a question that they want answered, or maybe you want a general reading, but you'll have to tell me what that is if you are the winner. So are you guys ready? I want to get a yes from everybody who is ready in the chat as I shuffle these cards. I wish I could play some fun music while we're doing this. So I'm going to be using my Rider-Waite tarot deck. I'm also going to be using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit cards, and I am also going to be pulling cards from the Wisdom Keeper's Inner Guidebook when I do the tarot readings, and of course astrology or human design. I'll show the screen or the charts on the screen. Okay, yes, we got yes. Okay, amazing. All right, so here we go. Okay, so I am thinking of a number between 1 and 20. Whoever guesses the correct number gets this tarot and oracle reading. So go. A number between 1 and 20 that I am thinking of, you get to guess. This is where it would be fun to like play some fun songs. So you will get, if you guess the correct number, you will get this next tarot reading. You can guess multiple times as well. You don't have to guess just one time, but don't be crazy about it in the chat. Marissa, what in the world? Nobody's got it yet. Nobody's got it yet. That is funny, Marissa. People have guessed 7, 9, 13, 1, 18. Nobody's got it yet. 5. I'm thinking about it. Oh, there we go. Dancing River of Stars guessed correctly. The number was 17. Congratulations, Mary. You are getting this tarot reading. So let me know if you want a general reading or if you have a question that you want to ask. Congratulations. See, this is fun. Okay. And I've got the cards ready right here. They're nice and shuffled. All right. I do remember that in Periscope, the chat was a lot faster and there wasn't a delay. There wasn't as much of a delay. So, but we'll wait. We'll wait. So we're going to do this tarot and oracle reading for Mary, Dancing River of Stars, who guessed correctly the number that I was thinking of. So, what is your question, or do you want a general reading? Today I was, while we're getting your response, I was working on the slides for tomorrow's class and actually so excited to dive into how to interpret a natal chart. Okay, so her question is, what was up with all the anxiety I was having today? It was just weird. Okay, well, let's pull some cards. And what I do with the tarot readings, I usually pull 5 cards, but let's see. To answer this question. All right, what was up with all the anxiety I was having today? We're going to pull a space of where you're at card, and then we're going to pull a challenge card. We're going to pull overall theme, wisdom from the ancestors, and an animal spirit card. So let's see. What's the wisdom from the ancestors to Mary? Oh, there it is. Okay. And animal spirit. Is that what you tried to type in, Raessa, but it came out as 7111? That was really funny. What is the animal spirit that is bringing a message to Mary at this moment? Let's see. Okay. So here we go. The place where you're starting off on is the 5 of Pentacles. So I think that the anxiety that you were having today actually had to do with financial issues or financial fears, or if not financial, then fear of lack. Some kind of like lack mentality, some kind of like feeling outcasted. Either you were connecting to something that someone was feeling, but or you are actually, this is a subconscious sort of fear that's going on that you may not be aware of, but it was causing a lot of anxiety. This card can definitely be anxiety, ensuing. So the challenge is, and the way I read this card is, the reason for the anxiety is because whatever this is that is happening, whether subconsciously, the solution is to walk away from the feeling, the thought, to just let it be. If especially if you feel like it's not yours, to just walk away from it. However, that was a very challenging thing for you because you get the 8 of Cups reversed. So technically the 8 of Cups is about walking away from it, but reversed, it's the refusal to walk away or the unknowing ability, the inability to walk away, or just you don't even know that you need to walk away from it. But that is the challenge for you. Now, the overall theme is the Star card reversed, which tells me that there might be some fears. The Star card usually is about like the hope of the future, or like wishing upon a star and thinking about the future, but reverse, it's kind of like either afraid for the future or unsure of the future, or lacking vision, or not being able to connect to hopes and dreams. I mean, all those things can cause anxiety. And then your spirit guides are telling you to slow down. You have the Knight of Swords reverse. So you got a lot of reversals, which is like, hey, slow it down a little bit. Give yourself some space. Give yourself some time. Tune into, is this mine? Is this not mine? You have to walk away from whatever this is, especially if it's not yours. It's time to move on. And once you feel yourself energetically, physically moving away, walking away from what that doesn't serve you, you're going to start to feel your vision come back, your dreams, your hopes come back. And it's the key is to slow down. Now, the animal that you get is the moth. And the moth is part of it. The aspect of the moth is it wants to reach for the light. It wants to it's like drawn to the light. I actually want to read about it from the book, if I can find it. And so it's kind of guiding you, like, to either finding a solution or figuring things out. Here it is, the moth. So, impulsive, hasty, and wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side, which also correlates with some of the cards that we got here. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. So that would be the fire. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of the great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. Wow, that's actually a pretty powerful message there. And you get the second gene key. Wow, this card is really amazing, with a really powerful image, with the gift of orientation. So this is another solution, okay? So right now you're dealing with the shadow of dislocation. So you feel dislocated. So to come back to feeling oriented, you need to transmute the shadow of dislocation. Eventually you feel the city of unity. You'll feel at one. You'll feel all connected. As you come in more into contact with your unity with all creatures, you also witness an enhancement of your own uniqueness, particularly through your creative process. My gift to you. I come to bring you the gift of orientation. When you look into my eyes, allow me to remind you of the deepest truth, that we are all one. You and I may look different from each other, but deep down, we are the same. Care less about what others think of you and more about how you are a natural part of the whole. Open yourself up to a path of synchronicity as you surrender into my eyes. Don't think too much. Allow the certainty within me that we are all connected in a single unity, that all things happen in the exact right timing to reassure you that there is no way for you to be outside of the stream of life. It is simply not possible. Wow. That was a good one. So hopefully that resonated for you. Let us know how that resonated for you, Mary. All right. So that is how this is going to work. So we're going to do another tarot reading. And remember, when you get to ask a general reading, or you get to you get to say a general reading, or you get to ask a question. So that was I love the direct questions. They help the reading come through more clear. Okay, here we go. We're raffling. Is this a raffle? I don't know. Another tarot reading. And this time I am thinking of a color. Go. What color am I thinking of? Do 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 da 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 da. Hello, Anya, welcome in. Hello, Tara, welcome in. Okay, what color am I thinking of? Nobody has got it yet. Keep guessing, ladies and gentlemen. We are raveling off a tarot reading. Oh, I love these guesses. There we go. Tori, she guessed it. The color is green. All right, girl. Do you want a general reading, or do you have a question that you want to ask? Congratulations, Tori. Heal, Love, Evolve guessed the correct color. I love that because look, nobody else guessed it. Wow, it was really meant for you, Tori. I love that. Okay, so, and I love all the guesses because I love all those colors. I could have picked any of those colors, you guys, especially like the rainbow. Teal. Oh my God, I love teal. Pink. Yeah, you guys picked all of my favorite colors. I love it. Indigo. All the colors of the rainbow. All right. So I'm going to just go ahead and start shuffling. Whatever it is that your question is will come through here. Mary says, I thought I was processing job hurt, etc., alternate plans, etc. really well, but today surprised me. There was even body pain. Just kept on keeping on throughout the day. Thank you, Jai. You're welcome. Okay. You saw the number. Yeah, those of you that are like super psychic, this is going to be easy. And if you guess correctly, then you are psychic. I was kidding. Okay, here we go. A general reading. Thanks, Jai. Or do I have a message from spirit guides for the next 6 months on my path? I like that question. Let's pull one more card. I'm going to answer that question because I like the more direct questions. What is the animal spirit that is going to guide Tori during the next 6 months? All right, here we go. So your jumping off point, the World card. Can't see them that good because of my green screen, but the World is actually the energy of completion. The World card is when the Fool, which begins the journey, moves through the whole journey and ends up in this like really beautiful place of completion and unity and feeling connected and feeling at one and feeling just full, you know? So you are in a really good place right now. The challenge, and this is a very interesting reading, the challenge is the Seven of Swords. So what does the Seven of Swords represents? It can represent being, how do you say it, tricked, or possibly being lied to, although those are kind of strong things to think about. The other thing that this card can represent is in which ways we are kind of like not fully being honest with ourselves. So there may be something that you may not be you may not be being honest within yourself. And it can be like a big thing. It can be like a small thing. It's like you're trying to get away with something, but you know truly that you really can't. That whatever this thing is really needs your attention, and you can't just kind of look the other way. That's what I'm getting from this. Now, the overall theme and what that thing is the Judgment card. So very interesting. And so I think that whatever is going on, there may be some kind of either self-judgment or judgment placed upon you from others. The key in this card is to recognize that the minute that judgment completely exits the room and exits your existence, it's like that is the true liberation. This is also a card connected to the planet Pluto, and Pluto is all about transformation, transmutation, transcendence. Pluto right now is also in Capricorn, so I would look at where Pluto is in your chart. It's like causing change and shifting in that area of your life and closing out the last like 16-year cycle since 2008. So we have to kind of just like be on the lookout for that energy. But the ultimate thing that you want is to be liberated from judgment. And so again, this can be something that's an energy that's coming at you from somewhere else, or it could be something that you may be kind of telling yourself, oh, that's not a big deal, or I don't need to think about that right now. But you do, because ultimately it's causing either self-judgment or some kind of judgment energy, which never feels comfortable, because judgment is only kind of like biased perception. And it's very like in the moment. It's like it's fleeting, right? Like judgment is definitely fleeting. Judgment can change. So it's not something that we should truly rely on. And depending on our feelings and our emotions, when we feel high, we're going to be doing less of like negative judging. And when we feel low, we're going to be doing more of it. So a lot of times, and that brings us to what is also needed is balance. So also coming into balance is an important theme for you. Yes. But there's also the hidden and subconscious realm that can be, without us knowing, holding energy in our field. And it could be, again, someone else's energy, someone else's thoughts in our space. Like to give you a personal example, there's certain people in my life that I don't offer like too much information to, because I know that the space that they're in and the frequency that they will send to me and to my energy is not necessarily the best. And so there's a protection, right? There's definitely an important thing about protecting our energy. So let me read your question again. Message from spirit guides for the next 6 months on my path. So I think that you're definitely in a good place. There's definitely work that's happening right now, like inner work, and it will bring you towards more balance and towards more harmony. And you're also going through, and in the next 6 months, we're also in eclipse season. So think about that. That's very Plutonian energy, like revolution in our lives. And I like the next card because it talks about what to look forward to. And it's the 3 of Pentacles, which is all about collaborating with people. So inner work is happening, but you're in a really good space either way. And what you can look forward to is like co-creating things, working with others, collaborating with others, using your own unique gifts and your particular gifts in a group environment that helps enhance the full experience of it. And for the animal card that you get the crocodile. So very interesting energy. Let's see what the crocodile is all about. I'm actually going to read this one from, I I feel like I know exactly. It's the same energy that I was just talking about. Okay. The crocodile, resting, submerging, collecting energy, and cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around and hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. So crocodile energy teaches us about patience. All right, message from the gene keys for you, the 20th gene key, with the gift of self-assurance. So, this gene key moves from the shadow of superficiality to the gift of self-assurance to the city of presence. This one is a really, really cool one. She says, I absolutely love this, honoring my divine feminine and resting more. Feel this 1000%. As you begin to accept that life has its own plans and flow, you also begin to stop interfering with the process at a mental level. My gift to you, I come to bring you great relief. Your mind may be busy telling you what to do. That's okay. But for this moment, I invite you to smile tenderly at your sweet, worried mind and know that everything is going to be all right. Right now, there is nothing to do, nothing to make happen, nothing to worry about, nothing to regret. Not in this moment. Just take a deep breath and know that your life is in the hands of something far greater than you could ever imagine. If you can't feel at one with this moment, you are absolutely, even if you can't feel at one with this moment, you are absolutely here right now. I promise you. Rejoice in the wonder of presence, and genuine self-assurance will be your reward. Love that. Very cool message for Tori. Okay. Checking the comments real quick. Just Kansas Gem, welcome in. Just saw the notification. Yes. I loved that message for you, Tori. That was super awesome. All right. So let's see. I would love right now. I'm going to try to fix my light because it's giving me weird vibes right now. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. So, hello, welcome in. You can always ask if they're in a place to receive your wisdom and perspective. I'm the type who likes to tell you the wisdom I'm receiving. I remind myself to hold the no attachment to outcome. Yes, I like that message. Okay. So, hey babe, can you do me a favor? Can you adjust my light real quick so I don't have to get up and do it? I just need it moved this way a little bit. He's like, I thought you said your, he was looking at me with this look like, what the fuck? He's like, I thought you said your leg. Can you move it to the left a little bit? To my left? To this side just a little bit? I want to see if that does anything. Yep. Okay. Well, that was a little bit too much. Now move it back a little bit. And can you get a little closer to the computer? Okay, but move it back this way a little bit more. This way. He's trying really hard, you guys. All right, let's see if that works. No, I think it's fine. It's just doing weird things, but whatever. Okay, we'll move on. That's good. Thank you. Okay. He's like, your leg? You want me to move your leg? Okay. So, here we go. So we are going to, continue doing these, mini readings. Hello, Hakeem the Dream. Welcome in. And Blue Dream, welcome in. Okay. So here's what we're doing. We're playing the guessing game. And this actually brings up a really good idea that I didn't even think about, that like if you guys want to do super chat, that I can definitely do a reading for you, because people, if you're donating money, that's a whole nother deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and honor this donation, because I think I actually put this I think I put this in the chat. Did I put donations accepted? Yes, I did. Okay. So here's what I would like to do. If you do make a donation, I'll do a reading for you, but I'll do the reading with the cards. So let's go. Hakeem the Dream. Why is Izzy truly mad at me about? Will she give me a second chance to be a part of her life? Okay, we're getting serious now. All right, so I'm gonna honor this, you guys, for the donation. So, what's your name? Is your name Hakeem? Is that your name? Now it's gonna get wild. But after this, I want to do an astrology reading for the eclipses. All right. What is he truly mad at? I'm going to just use Hakeem about. Hakeem the Dream. Will she give me a second chance to be part of her life? Okay, let's see. Whoa. All right. Challenge card. All right. It's Khalil. Okay. What is Izzy truly mad at Khalil about? Will she give him a second chance to be a part of her life? I'm assuming it's him, but if I'm wrong, please correct me. Okay, what is the overall theme? Energy. 22 people in the chat. I love it. Sacred numbers are awesome. Overall theme. Okay, and wisdom from the ancestors. Wisdom from the ancestors. Okay. And the animal spirit card. Okay. So, let's take a look at these two cards. And I will say also that the readings that I do are very focused on kind of self-awareness and understanding. And sometimes the messages that come through, because that's the energy that I'm channeling, relate more to like you within the experience that you're having. Just wanted to make that clear. So the first card that we got two cards for the first position, which is kind of like the jumping off point. And I'm going to say like this may be a bit of why the answer to the question, why is Izzy truly mad at you about. So here we go. You get the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. And what this says to me, like the way that I'm reading this energy, is it kind of feels like she might be mad at you because you have this like power to like manifest your like abundance or manifest your own reality. And that there's a freedom to that. And there could be an aspect that is maybe she might be jealous about, or it almost feels like there could be a lack mentality going on, or I don't have this much power, I don't have that much magic, and I wish I did. So part of this to me says that she could very possibly be mad at you about that you're just like, you don't have any problems, you know, and you know, like you don't have any problems right now. You're like the Magician, you know, and that's, you know, maybe she kind of wants some of that. Okay. The challenge is the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card about working really hard. So the challenge is, I think that she may not realize how important it is to put in the actual work. And I'm getting a sense of there's someone in this energy is maybe lazy and the other person is not. But I think this is a challenge that patience is required. Like, and this may be a message for you, is you have to be patient and you have to keep working at it if it's truly what you want, right? Like if the relationship is truly like what you want, it's something that you're going to have to work really hard to get, and try to get underneath and figure out like, what is it that is, you know, that I need to do to like either get her trust or find a deeper connection with her. This is definitely about money because you're getting a lot of Pentacles cards. So that's a big theme. Overall theme. Okay, we get the Six of Pentacles. So another Pentacle card. And this one is about either receiving or not receiving. So the overall theme is that there could be an imbalance in like what you're getting versus what she's getting out of the relationship. And that could also be a reason why she's not feeling the vibe. Maybe she's not getting enough. Or maybe like one of you is giving too much and the other one is taking too much. And there's not a balance within that. And that's a big part of the problem. So the solution, or what you asked about, here's the other question. Will she give you a second chance to be a part of your life? And you got the Eight of Wands, but reverse. So the Eight of Wands upright is like something that moves very quickly. But the Eight of Wands reversed is something that's not moving very quickly. So again, both of these cards say you have to take it slow. You have to move slow if you want to bring more balance to the energy, to the relationship. You have to take it slow. Otherwise, it's not going to move anywhere. This card also, however, says, and that just fell out of my hand, that things are not going to move forward quickly. That things almost have like stopped. Like it feels like there's a stop to it. So that could also mean that maybe this is not a time where a second chance will be given, because there's more work that needs to be done in order for like the true balance to arrive into the relationship. So you got the Fox, and the Fox the animals cards bring you wisdom to pay attention to. So the Fox is smart. It's a strong partner or a mate, and it's a wise teacher. The Fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. Wow. That is a very strong message. So who is this person in the relationship, right? There's definitely, I definitely feel like someone's getting more than the other. Like there's not a true balance. And that's a big part of the problem. It could be a perception, whatever it is, it definitely comes from that space. Okay, you get the 49th gene key of revolution. So here's more insight and more wisdom. 49 revolution. The shadow, this is very important. The shadow of this gene key is reaction. The gift is revolution and the city is rebirth. So basically what this says is that both of you have to get out of the space of just reacting to things and like ground yourself more into like more compassion to be able to have like a real true conversation. As long as you see your own people as good and others as evil, you remain a prisoner of the 49th shadow. My gift to you, welcome to the peaceful revolution. If you long to bring harmony in your community, or in this case, right, your relationship, begin by being patient, gentle, and compassionate with yourself. Give your feelings time, space, and plenty of creative outlets, but do not judge them. For when you do, you create an internal pressure that intensifies the feelings and the impulse to act them out. Rejecting yourself only makes it more difficult to see objectively, soften the heart, understand the other, and see possibilities for resolution. So nothing is going to happen with the upside down, the reverse 8 of Wands. It feels like things are at a standstill right now, and nothing is going to happen for some time. But after some time of reflection and self-awareness and compassion, it could transmute from the shadow of reaction and eventually have a rebirth. Understand the other and see possibilities for resolution. If you must rebel, then rebel against your inner impulse to attack anyone. When you resist the urge to react based on your emotions or to be violent towards yourself, you are doing your part to end violence in the world. Be revolutionary, not reactionary. So, there you go. Great question. And hopefully that resonated for you. Thanks again for the donation. All right, let's continue on. This light situation is going to drive me insane, you guys, but I'm going to try to do my best and ignore it. Okay. I don't have the other 2 lights set up that shine at the green screen, and I'm feeling like that's needed. All right. So I was about to say that right now we are in between eclipses, and I would love for the next person that guesses correctly and wins the next reading, I would love for them to know how these eclipses are affecting them in their life. So, sounds good? I'm going to try to fix this light, pick up this card while you guys are guessing. And, the comments come in order. So if I miss it and I come back and I see it, I will say it. So here we go. Let's see. We're going to make, let's see if I can make it a little more complicated. I just started tracking the moon cycles with my cycle. That's a good thing to always do. Let's see. Okay, got it. I am thinking of a type of flower. Go. What type of flower am I thinking of? What? Okay, that just made it 1,000 times worse. What type of flower, while I try to fix this, am I thinking of? Bernadine got it. Oh, Bernadine's comment came in right before Raessa's, but they both got it. So we're going to look at Bernadine's chart. And so please put up your astrology information. That was kind of an easy one, but it was the first thing that came to me. So I was like, well, I'll just use it, but somebody's probably going to guess it really quickly. Put up your astrology information while I work on fixing this camera situation. Let's try this. Move this over here. Are you guys enjoying this? Hopefully, yes. All right, here we go. It's making me disappear. Oh, I got to get my other lights set up. I don't know why, but this stuff drives me insane. So we're going to just try to continue and ignore it. It was the rose. Sorry, it was the rose. Bernadine got it. So it's in the comments right there. Okay. Well, I get to do a screen share now. So looking at me, it's not really that important anymore. Let me share this screen. This is huge for you? Oh, okay, good. Then it was meant for you. 8057 is our code. And I'm hoping and praying that I actually already have yours. Although these are in alphabetical order, so I don't think you do. But I thought I'd check just in case. Oh, I don't have yours on here. All right, here we go. New natal chart. Bernadine. Congratulations, by the way, on winning our next reading. So we got February 2nd, 1967. Oops, that's not 1967. The time is 9:50 p.m. And it's in Scottsdale. Okay, I think it's all correct. Let's go ahead and put up the chart. And the transit's on top. Is this fun, you guys? Are you guys having fun? I'm super having fun. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Here we go. All right, so eclipses. Right now, the sun is in Virgo, and we are about to we just had a full moon lunar eclipse. Or no, we didn't just have it. I'm getting ahead of myself. We are about to have a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 17th. So right there. That eclipse is actually really, really powerful. If you guys have not gotten a chance to watch the astrology of the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, please do, because it's a very important one. We need to pay attention to where this is happening in our chart and how this is affecting us. So this eclipse is happening in your 6th house. And it is an eclipse that is happening at 25 degrees, which is 1 degree away from your Saturn and a couple of degrees away from your Chiron. So yes, it's all a big deal. It's also an eclipse that's conjunct Neptune, which is in Pisces at 28 degrees. So there's a lot of like the late degrees of Pisces being affected with this energy. And the third decan is always about the more mature energy. So it's a very powerful spiritual experience. And it has spiritual themes kind of all over it, affecting us in different ways. So this is in your 6th house, which is the house of being present, of being in the moment. You're also currently going through your 2nd Saturn return. And that's a big deal because the 2nd Saturn return, although it's not happening quite yet, exactly quite yet, but the Saturn is in the same sign as it was when you were born. And this is the 2nd return, which is actually a positive one. And it is one where we grow into like our full maturity as a teacher. Saturn is the teacher. Saturn is wisdom. We finally like step fully into our wisdom and we become kind of like the crone like energy. If you're a woman, and I don't know what the masculine like equivalent would be for this energy, right? Kind of like a teacher, a guide, your deep wisdom. Finally, you just drop into it fully and you become that teacher and you're fully embodying the gift of Saturn in your chart, which is the space that gives you authority. So authority for you comes through your spiritual path, through your spiritual beliefs, and through your healing, through healing anything that shows up in your life, in your spiritual life. And all of it is meant to bring you closer to the present moment, right? Because all this is happening in your 6th house of being right here, right now. So this eclipse is calling you to be more present. I know that you already are, but it's calling you to be more present, or at least more self-aware of how this of everything happening like right here, right now, especially when it comes to like your daily life and the things that you are, embarking on and doing, your routines. It's bringing the spiritual in, like right into your face. So, rituals, connecting with the divine, all of these things are really beautiful things for you to embody and do during, this whole time, this week, and especially next week on the exact moment of the eclipse. This eclipse is also bringing in a lot of compassion and self-love, and reminding us of what it really truly means to be human, so that we can feel compassion for other people as well. So that is a really beautiful thing for you. And then when we look at the other eclipse, which is a new moon solar eclipse in Libra, happening on October 2nd, that is actually happening in your first house. This is where the south node is. This is where the sun will be, the moon, and also Mercury will be at this time. So the first house is about self-identity, knowing yourself, knowing who you are, and being okay with that, and like loving yourself, and also how other people see you. Now, Libra rising is a very beautiful energy, very like literally beautiful, like Venusian looks to you, like beautiful hair, like beautiful facial features and things like that. And this beauty emanates from you. And it doesn't have to be physical beauty, but in a sense, it does like permeate through your physical body, because the first house and where the rising sign is basically your how other people see you, and it's a big part of your personality. So this is about letting go of all the things in your life that no longer serve you, and making space for you, for either a new you, or for being more comfortable in your own skin and finding the true balance in your life. So South Node eclipses are all about letting go of the past, healing karma. And then North Node eclipses are all about destiny and movement forward. So the Pisces eclipse is about you like taking on all these beautiful lessons and this like mature wisdom, channeling the wisdom through your everyday life. And that will lead to better life moving forward. And then the Libra eclipse is about you letting go of the old you and letting a new you emerge, and finding, like I said, being more comfortable in your own skin. So beautiful reading. I love that for you. So I'm going to leave this up because I actually want to do this again for somebody else. So let's see. And I can also check the chat as well. Yeah, eclipses are going to be very, very important. We're right in the middle of it. Wisdom has been my prayer. I love that. For us, our charts are almost the same. It's happening in your sixth house. Okay. So you got a little reading there too. You're welcome. Okay. So the next person that wins, that guesses correctly what I'm thinking of, will get this reading for them in their own chart. And it's okay if you don't know the time of, it's okay if you don't know the time that you were born. No worries. Okay. So I am thinking of a fruit. So what fruit am I thinking of? Now you get to guess while I drink some water. And I hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast. If you ever want a personal reading with me, you can always get one on my website, which is channelforgrace.com. I do astrology readings. I do like 30-minute readings, an hour-long readings. I do your human design map, and so many different starseed readings. Yes. So a lot of different options for getting readings from me. And there are definitely affordable Akashic readings as well. No one has guessed it yet. It is something that I ate earlier today, and it was amazing. Nope. You guys are going to be guessing for a while. What fruit am I thinking of? Ooh, it's a hard one. It's a hard one. I don't want to miss any, so let me go back and make sure nobody got it. Nope. Ooh, it's a hard one. Oh, and now I'm curious. I'm going to search because maybe it's not considered a fruit, so that's why nobody's guessing it. I'm going to check something real quick. Let's see. Hang on. Yep, it is a type of fruit. Oh, it is a hard one. It is 100% really hard. You guys are coming up with the craziest. Nope. Not grapes, not watermelon, not peach, not honeydew, not papaya. Guess what fruit I'm thinking of, the big M, and you might win the next reading. You just got to guess what fruit I'm thinking of. Nobody has guessed it yet, and I just checked it on the internet. It is definitely a fruit. Oh, no. Oh my God, are we going to be sitting here forever, you guys? Okay, so as you guys continue to get... I literally ate one of these today. Maybe I should give you guys... Whoever's coming in right now and looking at the chat is probably like, what the fuck is going on right now? Oh my God. Yes, I'm giving out free readings. Thank you, Raessa, by guessing, but she's also taking donations. Okay, yeah, that's true. Thank you. I forgot to say that. Nobody's gotten it yet. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a hint. I had to crack it open today, but I ate it. Celery? Wait, is celery considered a fruit? How did we all of a sudden go into vegetables? I gave you the hint. I'm not going to repeat the hint. Yes. Celery was great. Yes, Blue Dream, coconut. Okay, now that was an obvious, well, maybe not so obvious, but Blue Dream got it first. I see Blue Dream, your answer of a coconut first in the chat. So you are the winner. So Blue Dream, first of all, what is your name? Yes, I ate a young coconut today for the first time. It was so fucking good. I like cracked it on the top and like I pulled the top off. I poured, okay, you guys got to do this, all right? But while we're doing this, Blue Dream, please put up your astrology information in the chat and tell me your name. Okay, so basically it's date of birth, time of birth, and location. I never win anything. Well, congratulations. Okay, so I cracked it open. I poured the coconut water into my blender, and then I grabbed a spoon and I scraped out all the young coconut meat. Oh my God. And I was like eating it with my hands. Tori. Okay, Tori. Eating it with my hands. We have another Tori. And then I poured that young coconut meat into the blender. And then I poured some of my coconut milk that I have that is really, really good. And I added some ice and blended it. And oh my fucking God, it was so freaking good. It was so, I was like, whoa. Okay, every time I go to the store now, I am going to 100% get a young coconut. And then I watched a YouTube video about how to open it because I'd never done it before. I know it sounds ridiculous. But I'd never done it before. So I looked it up, and everybody was using this like machete looking knife. What do they call it? I was like, those like big, fat, like really wide. It looked like an axe. It's like, Jesus, take it easy. But then when I opened it, I was like, okay, I need one of those. It was amazing. So I will be getting myself a machete. Just kidding. To open up my young coconuts. I felt so like wrong. And I actually thought to myself, I was like, I could live on this. I was like, I could live on the islands with all the coconuts. I just open up the coconuts and drink them. Oh my God. Okay. So it was amazing. So here we go. Chicago. Bum, 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 bum. I cannot do it quick. I do not recommend doing it quick. I know. Go get one, you guys. It was so good. The reason why I had the idea of getting one in the first place, because I'm like, I don't just buy coconuts, like raw coconuts. Like, what are you going to do with a raw coconut? I do love coconut milk. Well, you could. I basically made my own version of coconut milk with that, but it's a lot healthier because you get all the meat. All right, we got June 25th, 1994, 7:41 a.m. Okay, just want to make sure because obviously distracted. All right. I always have a handy machete. Yes, the reason why is because I love this juicery in Flagstaff that is called. Why am I forgetting the name? I always call it. This name of a Boulder juicery, but no, it is called. I totally forget. Anyways, it's a juicery place in Flagstaff and in Sedona, and they have this tummy tonic, they call it, and it's this like little small kind of like a shot. It's bigger than a shot, maybe like 2 or 3 shots in it, and it's a tummy tonic like for digestion, and it's soothing the stomach too. So it's like young coconut water and young coconut me, and then it says like coconut milk powder, and like and that's it. And I was like, it is my favorite thing that they have. And I went to the store one day and I was like, how do you guys make this? And she told me, she's like, oh yeah, they put the young coconut and the me and all this stuff, and then a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I was like, oh fuck this shit, I'm gonna make it myself, because that little tiny bottle is expensive. And today I did it. And now I'm unstoppable. I was like, getting a coconut every time I go to the store now. All right, let's get to business. So, Tori, born June 25th, 1994. Let's take a look at the energy of this eclipse coming up and the one coming up after that. So, let's see. Okay, the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, which is happening on September 17th, next Tuesday, is happening in your 9th house. And the 9th house is the house of spiritual integration and expansion. And so this is an eclipse. Not only is it calling us to find more compassion, not only is it calling us to tune into our higher self, to connect to those things that are divine for us, to remind us of I'm doing donations as well in the super chat. And not only is it asking us to find connection with our higher self, with our soul, with our divinity, for you, that is how you will expand and grow and integrate at this time. So to me, I see like the heart expansion for you. And this is also an eclipse that's asking you to be adventurous, to be brave, and to try something new and go explore the world or go explore something new. It doesn't have to be a physical exploration, or traveling is actually really cool energy with the ninth house. It doesn't have to be an actual physical travel or a trip, but it's something new that you go explore that is connected and linked to your spirituality. Maybe it's a new thing that you're like into, and you're like, I want to go study this. This is also a place where you can study new things. And this is definitely something that this eclipse is asking you for. So the future for you holds a lot of new experiences, because this is the North Node looking into the future. So new spiritual experiences coming into your life for the next 6 months that are going to help you expand and grow. And then the next eclipse, which is happening October 2nd in Libra, is happening in your 3rd house. So South Node eclipse is about letting go of the past, releasing what no longer serves you. And this is all themed in communication. So you may find yourself having important communications with people in your life, expressing your truth, and also letting go of old ways of expressing yourself and old ways of expressing yourself or communicating that take you away from balance and harmony, because this eclipse is looking for balance and harmony in our relationships. So it'll affect your relationships. It'll affect how you communicate in relationships. It's asking you to like speak your truth and do it in a way that helps you heal the past. Like let go of the past and move forward towards the future with more harmony, with more balance, with more beauty. So there you go. That's your reading. Fantastic. All right. So Taylor asked the question, are you only doing readings with guessing tonight, or are you doing readings if we pay as well? If you pay, I will do a reading for you. I haven't had a mini reading from you in a while, so I was wondering. Yes, so donations are accepted, and if you do donate, then I'll definitely do a reading for you. But please donate like something reasonable. Although all donations are accepted. Okay, so I'm not like asking for a specific amount. Okay, let's see. Do you guys know? I know there might be a lot of new people here. Do you guys know what human design is? The reason I ask is because maybe we can do a human design reading next. And hopefully someone who's never had one before. Yeah, you can do PayPal. PayPal will get to me more directly, or you can do super chat here. It's kind of a new feature. It's kind of fun to see the super chat. It's up to you. I'm okay either way. But yeah, PayPal will come directly to me like right now instead of like having to wait for YouTube to pay me. So Blue Dream says, Tori says she's a projector. Ooh, very, very cool. Yeah. So I would like to let's do a human design reading next. Okay. So I'm going to get the screen ready, and in the meantime, I'm going to get you guys started on guessing. Okay, so let's see. Here's another good one. I am thinking of an animal. Which animal am I thinking of? Go. Anything is possible. And while you guys are guessing, I'm going to get the screen ready to do this human design reading. Have the same human design as... I can't read that because it's covered with the little heart. Haha, that's what I just found out. Cool. What animal am I thinking of? And let's go to the screen. I'm sorry to hear that, Tracy. That's awful. All right. So I'm thinking of an animal. Whoever guesses the animal that I'm thinking is going to get this next human design reading. Let's see. Nobody's gotten it yet. I like that, the guess for the phoenix, but it's not a phoenix, but that's cool. That's unique. Still thinking about that young coconut. Nobody's gotten it yet. It's a good one. It's a good one. You wouldn't just like think about this. I'm gonna let you guys keep guessing, and if you don't, then I will give you like a location of where the animal comes from. Tracy, if you want the reading, you need to guess what animal I'm thinking of. There you go. Okay. Nobody's gotten it yet. Nobody's gotten it yet. That would be cool. A mediumship reading. That would be cool. But we're going to do a human design reading next. That's what we are doing. So let's see. Nope. Don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. Oh, Raessa, giraffe. Raessa, finally, Raessa. Finally. Okay, this is going to be a good one. I was going to say the next clue was going to be it comes from Africa. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we got yours in here. Okay, there you go. And okay, so Raessa is the winner. I'm pulling up her chart on the screen. And what we're going to do is a transit chart. Okay, so current energies for Raessa. Look at this chart. Wow. So hello, Jeanette. Welcome in. So Raessa, we know you're a projector. We know you have splenic authority. And we know that you're... we know that your chart normally looks... You heard Africa? Yeah, you did too. You know that this is what your chart looks like. So normally, this is like cool because everybody gets to learn about human design when I talk about these. So normally when you have a lot of empty, they're not empty. I should use the right terminology here. Come on, Jai. When you have open or undefined centers, that you are very sensitive to the energy of other people around you. Projectors in general have an extra sensitivity for being able to truly deeply like permeate through people and feel the person inside of them and get a lot of information. So that's why working together one-on-one with people is great for projectors, because they can if you want somebody to listen to you, invite a projector. Okay. Like, they can give you a lot of insight. But if you're open to it, if you're not open to it, the projector will also feel that closed offness and it won't work. So this is what your chart looks like normally. So you have a lot of open centers and you have a lot of things that are very sensitive naturally. What we want to do is now look at the chart. Yes, Taylor. Now look at the chart. There should be a link in the description when you scroll down somewhere, I think towards the bottom, that has the PayPal link. Yeah, exactly. Better one-on-one conversations. Me too. Me too. Sometimes it's a little too much for people. But okay, look at the chart now. All of the transits in your chart are they're connecting things and combining things and aligning in a way that you're sensing. This is going to be my interpretation of it. If you have all these centers filled in now because of the transits, you might feel a little bit more solid at the moment. You might feel a little bit more grounded with thank you, Raessa, with a defined root center. You are actually, something really beautiful about this. You got the channel of concentration completed right now with, which one is yours? Hang on. Okay, the transits are in purple. Okay, so yours, it's your personality, Earth, and Mars right now. Mars is completing this channel of concentration. So now is a really good time to focus, because you have the ability to sit down for long periods of time and focus on something and do something. So I know you're an artist. I know you got a lot going on. And I know you're looking for more insight and wisdom. And so sitting down and meditating and focusing on what you want and what you need is actually should be easy for you to do at the moment. Let's see what other channel is being completed for you. So you got this channel, the channel of money. And it's, which one is, so yeah, purple or transits. So we got, it's your design Venus with Jupiter. Okay. So Jupiter is on the 21st gate right now. Yes, I know. Isn't it amazing? It's on the 21st gate for you. And it's activating this channel of money, which literally is the ability to attract money, like the ability to like use your willpower. And that's what Jupiter right now is magnifying. Jupiter is magnifying your willpower. So you have that, use it, because with a defined ego, you have the ability to commit and focus. So also know, I mean, Jupiter does move relatively slow compared to other planets. So it's going to be here for a minute and maybe a few days, maybe a little bit longer than that, but take advantage of the energy and commit, but for yourself. You know, you have the ability to focus and commit right now, which you normally don't. So that is super interesting, right? Let's take a look at this one. The channel of acceptance is being completed by the North Node. You have the 21st gate? Oh, you're right. Okay. Well, so, but it's being enhanced. It's being enhanced. Oh, that's interesting because why would it say design? Venus. Oh, okay. So yes, it's Venus that you naturally have, but Jupiter is activating the other side of it. So Jupiter is the planet that is transiting, but it's transiting not the 21st, but the 45th. The numbers keep flipping in my mind. I'm having like the colors. I'm having like a dyslexic problem right now. But yes, but Jupiter is the one activating, and it's connecting the ego center to the throat, which means that you like use the willpower and express it, right? Like you can talk about, you can express it, but it's that channel is can attract money. So there you go. And then we were looking at, this one. And so you have the 62. So this is your Venus and the North Node coming in and completing this channel of acceptance, which has to do with like, so it's a design of an organizational being. It's like organizing thoughts, organizing ideas, and then expressing them out. So like a lot more clarity, I think, via communication that is really possible here for you. I feel like all these things are very powerful things that are definitely going to help you find more focus. This is a really good time for you to focus. Like a really good time for you to focus. And you know what? You know what's so crazy? I don't know what it's going to look like exactly on the day of the eclipse, but on the day of the eclipse, your solar plexus will be defined. I mean, lunar eclipse in Pisces, because it's on the 36th gate, which you don't have, but it will be there on Tuesday, which means you may have a full chart of all defined centers, possibly, unless something changes drastically. You'll have like the whole, sorry, there's bugs coming at me, the whole like thing filled in. I'd have to look at it further, but I feel like overall, this is a frequency that you have that is allowing you to focus more than anything else. Yeah. And then this channel, you have the 64. This is your design Earth. And the sun right now is on the 47, which means that this channel of abstraction, a design of mental activity mixed with clarity, is helping you to find the connections. You just have to trust in the flow, and like that the confusion takes you back to the clarity. So I love it. I feel like all these things are here to help you. It's amazing. Awesome. Hello, Justin. Welcome in. And there was somebody else that came in and said that they're here and they haven't seen me in a long time. Welcome in. I don't see that comment anymore. Yes. All of these things need it. Yeah. So there you go. Now you can feel a little bit more confident in your process, right? And yes, Jupiter and Uranus are, yeah, they've been kicking your ass. That's funny. Okay. So Taylor, she just donated onto PayPal. Thank you so much. So you are next. Yeah, I love it. It was meant to be. So Taylor, put up your question and let me know what kind of reading you would like, if you want me to use the tarot and oracle cards, or however you want to do it. I'll give you a moment to put your information in. And thank you for your donation. She just donated $30. I very much appreciate that. That was you? Okay. Well, hi, Justin. Good to see you back. Good to see you back. All right. Yeah. So this is how it works. Like, so you guys having a good time? I'm enjoying doing this a lot. So Taylor's reading might be the last one. Just because I can kind of sense myself getting a little bit tired, but I think I'm going to do them like this from now on. I think this is like super fun. It's really engaging for people, and I think people are really going to enjoy doing it. And I get to do readings for like a lot of people, sometimes it feels like I'm doing readings for all the same people and this will bring in more people. So, we'll keep doing it. We'll keep having fun with this. Okay. So what do you want to know? I'm assuming you want an astrology reading based off of, the information that you just put up. So as soon as you clarify that, then we will get started. And if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to do this every Friday, you guys. I used to do mini readings every Friday. I'm going to try to do this every Friday, or at least every other Friday, something like that. I think there's something going on next Friday. I can't remember. But anyways, I'm going to try to do this as much as possible. Minimum once a month. A chart reading right now. Okay. I've been feeling stuck and I'm ready to do my life purpose, but I feel like I'm at this train station. Oh, I love this question. Okay. Let's see. Alrighty then. I'm going to need to share again. Okay. Sounds good. All right, and it'll pop up soon. I've been working a lot. I've gotten a job and 3 promotions since I've last been here. Wow. Congrats. That's exciting. Working feels good, when you're making money, you're doing the whole like committing thing, the whole like adulting. Okay. Here we go. Let's put this information in. The year is 1990. Halloween baby. 8/16. And Kearney. You guys are funny. Okay. I think we got it. October 31st, 1990. Okay, 8:16 a.m. Okay. So, here we go. Here's the chart. So, she says, She's feeling stuck. She's ready to do her life purpose, but she feels like she's at the train station. I feel like it's coming, but not soon enough. Like I'm having to be patient. Okay, let's take a look at what is happening here. Well, I will mention that Mars just... Oh, you know what? I'm going to look at something different. We're going to look at your progressions. Oh, wow. That is very interesting. Okay. This is cool. Did I? Sorry. Let's fix that. The fuck? She was born in 1909. Thank you, Bernadine. 1990. Yeah, I don't catch those things, you guys. That's fucking savage. Well, that changes it a little bit, but it was very exciting either way. All right, so now it's correct. Lordy Lord. All right, hello, Amy. Welcome in. Hello. You guys, I love it. I love everybody's like jumping on it. Thank you. Please correct those mistakes. So I wanted to look at your progress chart because the progress chart really speaks to life phases. And when you know what's happening in your progress chart, then you know, like, you know, the longer cycles. So you talking about how it feels like it's coming, but it's like taking a long time. So let's look at the progress chart first. So your progress sun is in Sagittarius and your progress moon right now is in Cancer. And interestingly enough, it's in its waning gibbous phase. So the disseminating moon. So you had a full moon, progressed full moon in your chart. Like, we can go back. Let's see. So in 2022, when 2022 was a year where, oh wait, no, hang on. It's even further back. It's still 2022, but it's kind of like around kind of summer-ish. But just think 2022 in general. That year was the year that you experienced your full progressed full moon in your chart, which means, and it was actually on Aldebaran, not exactly like 9 degrees Aldebaran, which is the degree of Archangel Michael, and the star that's the eye of the bull, and it's also Orion energy. So really beautiful, powerful stargates. It's like the warrior of the light. Besides that, that's like the more ethereal or esoteric meaning of that. A full progressed moon is all about reaching a part of your life, a phase of your life where you have reached a climax. And the last 14 years of your life up until that point, you were actually working towards that point. So the kind of like the completion of that 14-year cycle happened in 2022. And since then, the moon has been now disseminating, which is a different phase altogether. The full moon phase is about, you know, experiencing the climax of the story, receiving the fullness of the things that you have like worked for up until that point. So you got to think 14 years before 2022, what was going on in your life? Because it was something that started. There was a big theme, something important in your life that happened that started this whole journey that reached its culmination point in 2022 for you. And so that 2022 year is very important because from that point on, it's not really about like reaching for the goal in life. It's more about enjoying the fruits. So if you like harvested something beautiful from that energy, then it's about enjoying that harvest. If you didn't harvest, it can be more difficult because, or if you didn't like work, like your labor did not create like the fruit, then it could feel like I wasted my time, I missed my opportunity and all that stuff. But right now you're supposed to actually just be enjoying. Had a huge move in 2022, had to relocate for work. Yes. So big things happen, during full moons. This whole year, I have my full moon phase, which happened in early January. Hello, Rebecca, which happened in early January. And this whole year has been fucking insane for me. You know what I mean? Like the culmination is crazy, but it's really cool, but it was really hard as well. But it's almost like, hey, look at what you manifested. Look at what you created. And now you're supposed to enjoy that. So it is important in life to feel like you're working towards something, but know that the background frequency of your existence right now is really more about enjoying what you have instead of like working to build something new. It's like just coast, That's the first thing that I want to say, because it is important to know what phase, you're in. Right now, we're also having eclipses, as you know. We have an eclipse that is happening on the 17th. It's in Pisces, happening in your 4th house of the home. And the theme of the eclipse is spirituality, its connection to God, goddess, whatever we want to call our divine frequency. It's finding more compassion, it's opening our hearts, and it's helping us to become more human. And this is an energy that is activating your 4th house of home and family. So it's about bringing more love and compassion into the home and then sharing that in a beautiful way in your life. And the eclipse that's happening on October 2nd, which is the second of the 2 eclipses of eclipse season, is happening in your 11th house. And that's where the South Node is. And that's about, the 11th house is friendships. It's also about sharing your gifts with the world. And the North Node has been transiting the 5th house, which means you're supposed to be focusing on creativity. And these last kind of 18 months or so, that's what the North Node has been asking you to do, to remember that the creative life force energy comes alive when you love what you do. So maybe if you're not loving what you do, that creative energy is not coming alive. But what you're letting go of is old belief systems, like old ways of doing things, old ways of relating to people. You are going to let go of how you used to, and this is something that has been happening, how you used to share yourself with people. That's changing. And a new energy is emerging in that space, maybe new gifts. And all of that will bring more balance and harmony into your relationships, into your life. So let me look at what else is going on here in your chart. Where's Pluto? So Pluto is, yes. Okay, so this is another thing. Coming back to right now in this moment. I mean, literally right now, the moon is making a conjunction to Pluto. Pluto just entered back into Capricorn. And this is closing the cycle. It's going to be here till November 17th or something like that. He's closing the cycle of the last 16 years since 2008. And it's gnarly. It's not an easy transit. And Mars just entered into Cancer, and he's going to be opposing Pluto twice. I just put out the Mars in Cancer video, so make sure you guys watch that. I offered it for free here on YouTube to give you a way to see what the Starseed membership is about. And you're more than welcome and invited to join us in the Starseed membership. But Mars will be opposing Pluto twice, and once in Aquarius, and once in Capricorn, and once in Aquarius. And all of that is happening right around your nodal axis. So 100%, the nodal axis is like, what's my past life and what's my destiny? And what am I supposed to do in this life, right? You have North Node in Aquarius, which means you're here to like build a future, to do something unique, to do something different. You're here also to find your uniqueness, but also be closer to like the people. So not so much focus on yourself, but focus more on like connections and networking with people with a vision for the future and something unique that will come through you. But right now, you know, Pluto is right there. He's like bringing in transformation and change and transmutation and death. And I feel like this whole time, Mars is going to be in Cancer and that Cancer Leo energy and going retrograde on your South Node, while Pluto is on your North Node. And I think that's what you're feeling, because that is where your destiny lies. So focus on speaking your truth. Let go of the need to like do big things, because 9th house, South Node, which is in Sag, it's kind of like having South Node in Sagittarius. And it's about the opposite, which would be the North Node would be in Gemini, I would say in the 3rd house. It's focusing on the moment, focusing right here, right now, expressing yourself, connecting with people, being in like the marketplace, like amongst the people and connecting with people, and not being like a hermit, but like being fully in the environment, in your environment, and less of going out there and searching for answers and going on adventures to find your truth. The truth is right here within you. And that's a beautiful thing that you are being called to do. So right now you're 100% feeling your destiny is like right there. And that's why you're feeling the funkiness, because we need to close off the cycle since 2008 fully. And then when Pluto comes into Aquarius in November, it's going to officially stay there. And in the next months, it's going to be on your North Node, like liberating you so you can finally ultimately feel that. I'm going to move forward here and show you when North Node and Pluto is going to be exactly. So I'll show you this. The first opposition happening right around November 2nd, right? Like basically on your nodes. And then Pluto re-enters Aquarius in November, has a conjunction. Venus is going to pass right over your North Node too. There's a lot happening in your realm of, and the other conjunction happens on your nodes. January, right? So all these things are happening. And then finally Pluto, and then the Sun conjuncts Pluto in February, right? Or January into February. And then Pluto makes a conjunction to your North Node, like right around February. So there is a lot going on in terms of you finding your destiny. Let me see what you wrote in the chat. I've been struggling at my real job. It just pays the bills. Been working on my business plan for starting a horse therapy center for people with disabilities and PTSD. Have been writing everything down. Yes, I think that is beautiful. I have a notebook with all these ideas that flow to me every day. So there's a transformation that is happening right now. There's a cycle that is closing, and it will begin soon. And the focus will be transform and transmute your life and liberate yourself from anything that gets in the way of that destiny. So you are 100% right on the money. I love how we're so intuitive and we know ourselves and what's going on, but it's so nice to get the clarity from looking at the chart. So I appreciate you for getting this reading. I can see how you totally needed to hear all of that. And it's exciting. So I feel positive. I feel a positive thing towards the future. You just have to like let go of what doesn't serve you to like, because like Pluto like clears away. Pluto transforms, Pluto transmutes, Pluto takes you into the underworld, and then you have to come back out. But you have to leave behind like all the stuff that's in the way. And I think that's what it's doing for you. So there you go. Thank you again for getting that reading and sending that donation. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. We're going to finish right there. I'm going to try to do this minimum once a month. I'm going to try to do it every other week as much as I can. And I hope that you guys had a good time. I really enjoyed today. So I will see you all again very soon. Come join us next Tuesday. I'm going to be here on YouTube. We're going to be celebrating the full moon lunar eclipse, and we're going to have a fun time. We're going to do an Akashic reading, and I'm going to play music. And I haven't done that in a long time. So come join us. It's kind of like a rebirth for me, and a beautiful time to play music. All right. Satnam, everyone. Thank you. Congratulations to those who won a reading, and we'll see you again next time.